Hi everyone, in this video we're going to be talking about the state of crypto and kind of the Trump effect on crypto and what's happening right now. You've got the situation where President Trump has kind of gone in and turned over all the money changers tables. It's kind of like that story from the Bible where Jesus went into the temple and he turned over the money changers tables. And that's pretty much what President Trump has done right now, and because he's got the world on edge, so to speak, at least people in the United States on edge because of all the changes and all the uncertainty in the market. So the markets, we've seen that in the stock market. We've seen the stock market dropping by a pretty large percentage over the last couple weeks, and we've also seen the crypto market. We had a drop, and then we had a little run up, and then we had another drop again, and it's kind of consolidating at the moment. With all these changes, we have to take a look at the big picture and examine what's really going on, both the good and the bad. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about kind of the state of what's happening, and then we're going to talk about what the end result for us should be. And if you could, we really appreciate if you subscribe to our channel and like the video. That really helps us and helps us to be able to keep creating content for you and useful information for you in your crypto investing. So what has President Trump done? So we talked about turnover money tables. We know about the tariffs and all the things that are going on with that, with Doge and all the things that got kind of the market in an upheaval. But what about some positive things that have happened? One thing, he's created a presidential working group. The working group, that just by itself is a very positive development, because you've got the President of the United States creating a group of government officials and others, right, that are basically in charge of helping make sure that the United States is successful in our digital asset strategy. That's a very positive development. What's happening with the SEC? He's the president, he's appointed a new chair of the SEC, right, that is running the SEC. This isn't really Trump doing this per se, but it's the SEC positive developments at the Securities and Exchange Commission, where you've had all these cases against all these crypto companies that were being done by the Biden administration to basically put the brakes on crypto and hold back crypto, and that the effect of it, whether that was the intent or not, but the effect of it was to hold back crypto and hold back positive developments in the United States as far as crypto and digital assets. At the same time, the rest of the world was flourishing, right? You had all these things happen in the European Union, all these things happening in Singapore and all these other places, right? In China even, that positive developments were happening in crypto and digital assets, while here in the United States, we had this Securities and Exchange Commission that was really putting the brakes on what was happening here in the U.S. And so now that's kind of been reversed. So there's been all these cases that have been rescinded or dropped that the SEC was undertaking for crypto. And so now we've got kind of a clear slate. Well, not quite a clear slate. There's actually one more huge case that I'm following closely, which is the one with Ripple and the XRP token, that hopefully we're going to get some good news on that one very soon. And so if that happens, it should be great, not only for XRP, but also the entire crypto market, because that's kind of the last big bastion of the cases that are out there from the SEC. Then you got another development that President Trump has proposed, which is the strategic crypto asset reserve. So you've got, obviously, Bitcoin is going to be in that mix, right? So Bitcoin is one of the strategic assets. And on that note, you've got all these Bitcoin maxis out there that thought Bitcoin should really be the only crypto asset in that strategic asset reserve. But that's not going to be the case, because there are others. Of course, Ethereum is also included in that, being the number 2 crypto out there. And with Ethereum, you've also got Cardano, Solana, and Ripple. XRP as also taking part in that crypto asset reserve. So those are the ones we know of so far. Those are the ones that have been announced thus far. And so I'm going to find out more news on that very soon, but that's another massive positive development where you've got the U.S. government holding reserves of crypto assets to be able to strengthen the position of those cryptos, and also strengthen the position of the United States as far as what we're holding. And on that note, you think of, you've got strategic asset reserves, so we have strategic oil, we have strategic gold, strategic rare earth minerals like palladium and others, right? And so we're just adding these crypto assets to that strategic reserve that are owned by the U.S. government. In fact, the U.S. government actually already owns a large amount, billions, in fact, of both Bitcoin and Ethereum combined. And so those are various reasons that they have them, right? Some have been seized from illegal activity that was going on, that they seized the Bitcoin and things like that. So, but the U.S. government already owns crypto. So you got the Strategic Asset Reserve, you got the positive developments with the SEC, you got the crypto working group, you've got the crypto summit. So all these very positive developments. all in the midst of this very kind of negative overhang of a few things I'm getting ready to talk about in the crypto market. One being a recent, very damaging crypto hack that happened on one of the exchanges. And so that hack was to, I think it was $1.4 billion hack, and was seized, and it was said to be from folks in North Korea. So that was a very negative thing that happened, right? And something that all of us in the crypto space that own digital assets should be concerned about. What particularly happened in that case is not going to happen to individual crypto holders because it was against the exchange and the way it happened. But that we'll have to go into that in another time maybe. But that particular hack, although worrisome and something we should all be concerned about, is not something that individual holders, it's not that kind of hack that would happen for us, and especially if you have your own individual wallet and you protect your crypto assets in a cold wallet. But we'll have to save that for another video. But so you got the crypto hack that happened that was negative. Then you've also got this other challenge with what's happening with Ethereum. So Ethereum, they are trying to roll out a new upgrade to the Ethereum token, or Ethereum ecosystem, I should say. And there's been a couple bumps in the road on that, and it's got a little bit of a negative overhang with Ethereum, and that's a big deal because Ethereum's the number 2 crypto behind Bitcoin right now, and as far as market cap. And so that's another negative overhang. But then you got this massive other overhang that's kind of everybody's saying, why hasn't the crypto rally happened yet? Right? Because a lot of folks are really anticipating, because of the 4-year cycle, the halving cycle in Bitcoin, that we were going to see maybe by end of year or January timeframe to be a big rally in the crypto markets. Well, they've kind of got a little bit of a rally, but then things have definitely stalled. And so you've got this situation where a lot of folks that come to me, hey Tony, I know you're a crypto guy. What do you think I should do? Should I sell my crypto? And my answer to them is always, no, you should not sell your crypto. And in fact, I tell them that the truth is that I am actually buying more crypto right now, because when I see buying opportunities, when we're getting these dips, I'm buying on the dips. And because I believe in the utility of the tokens that I'm invested in, and I believe that they are actually going to do things, and they're actually going to they are actually doing things in our financial markets and other ways with AI and other things that I'm invested in. And so I'm a long-term holder in crypto assets, or hodler as we say in the crypto market. And so you got those negative overhangs, but at the same time you got these positive things. And I definitely fully believe that the positive things outweigh those negative things, and that we're going to see crypto continue to do well. And if you put all this in the context, all this is happening with the bigger picture of what's happening with all the central banks, which I've talked about in previous videos. You can go back and watch those. But what's happening with central banks, what's happening with the major institutions, what's happening with tokenization of real world assets, what's happening with DeFi, where people are able to take control of their own finances and earn yield on their digital assets, like becoming like a bank, which I do. And you can learn about that if you look at the link below the video, down underneath the video, and in the comment section, there'll be a link on a video where you can learn about how to take part in DeFi and earn yield on crypto assets. And there'll be a great educational video down there for you to see that. But then also, like I said, you got the positive developments outweigh the negative, but the other positive development, I think, and it's got a lot of people maybe a little nervous even, but I think it's very positive, is what's happening with AI at the same time as all these other factors coming in to play, right? That with AI agents and trading and I was just on a phone call today with some folks about creating AI agents in DeFi, and can't disclose who that is, but a very interesting conversation. And so all these positive developments that are happening are very, very good for the markets, I think, and makes me be a firm believer in buying the dips and staying invested in crypto. And so hope this has been useful for you, and thanks for watching. And like I said, please subscribe to the channel and like the video, and we'd appreciate that very much.